Yeah. Just, yeah. Over and over again. Yeah. I don't even get to hear the whole song. I hear the first 10 seconds and I reset. And I really know the first 10 seconds of the song really well.
Oh yeah, do reset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, looks like we're going.
We are starting. Wonderful. They are off. One thing to note about this game for people who haven't heard my commentary, one thing I like to mention is that enemy placement is static, so an enemy's always going to be there when it hits the screen, but their movement and attacks are complete RNG. I've seen some weird stuff that some of these enemies do.
Yeah, and the enemies kind of do stuff based on what you do. Like, if you jump, you can actually trick an enemy into jumping as well.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and there's some enemies like the laser guys that tend to follow your movement a little bit and can manipulate a bit.
And Warp Star. Yeah, they both got like a 53 Warp Star, so they're pretty close.
Both making solid time. That's a very good start.
Yeah, 53 is yeah, the time you want. Yeah, they both got the double star. Nice.
Ooh, both having a little bit of issue with that skinny hallway there.
That hallway is hard.
It is a nightmare. It seems every time that I get over all three enemies, I get sniped.
Yeah, that's like the one really good advantage about wheels. You just plow right through those guys.
Yeah, Mayazumi is running off of a Game Boy player, which makes it that little darker color, while FasterSuperSonic is running on emulator.
There's burning, boys. Burning, boys!
One of the faster abilities in the game, but it does have the disadvantage of having some really annoying frames of vulnerability.
Yeah. Definitely the fastest way to move at the beginning here. It's the first ability they really give you. Oh. Wow, FasterSuperSonic, I just realized, is really low on HP.
Very dangerously low on HP, and you don't want to give up burning at this point. I guess you could go for Spark, but it is going to be slower.
Mayazumi made quick work of that frosty guy. Oh.
Ooh.
It's gonna come there.
That was very close.
Yeah, burning's kind of an awkward way to kill that boss, but...
Oh,
the Kaboo!
Oh, dangerous. It's a long screen you don't want to die on.
Yeah, let's go all the way back to the beginning now. Wow, that double star, though.
And we got Maya going into the Wispy Woods fight. Classic first stage Kirby boss fight.
Yeah.
Has there been a Kirby game where a version of Wispy has not been the first boss fight?
I really don't know. It's like even Kadam is a Wispy Woods clone.
Yeah, the Golem tree, whatever his name is.
Yeah. They just really like, you know, Kirby games kind of like tradition. Like they just love sticking with the same.
They really
type
do.
of stuff.
It's been the exact same formula for every Kirby game.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for a 3D Kirby game one of these days.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Kirby RPG.
Oh, see, I thought they were going to, they're easing us into it, is my opinion. I think that's what they're trying to do with Battle Royale, with the movement style with that, and then the world map and Star Allies kind of has the same movement. I'm hoping they're going to ease us into a top-down kind of Kirby game.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It's gonna be a Kirby MMO in 10 years.
I'd speedrun it.
Speedrun MMO, boys.
So I'm curious, how many run attempts do you have in this game, Halo Dude? As the world record holder.
Well, just on my current splits for any percent, that I haven't been using live split very long, only for a year. Like last February, I started using live split. I was a W split boy for a long time. Right now, it's just 3,000 attempts on that. That's, I bet like 2,000. No, like more than like 3/4 of that is just
Resets on wheel.
just resets on wheel. Yeah, really. Like, it's that bad. And oh yeah, Mayazumi got the double star there. Let's see if FasterSuperSonic.
You should
I'm
be
just
able
gonna
to
say, what should I say his name as? Like FSS? It's a long name.
Yeah,
Anyways.
FSS is so much easier to say.
I just hope I don't slip and say FFS, which means something different. Yeah.
He's able to get through it pretty quickly. These runners are not too far behind each other, despite FSS's early mistakes losing that ability.
Yeah.
Maya going into the first Meta Knight arena here.
There's actually like another way to do this, but I completely forgot what it was. It was done by really old school runners of this game like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they like spat a star to the left, and it hit an enemy on the right. It was really weird. It was like a form of screen wrapping or something.
That's interesting.
I really want to like... I should talk to one of the old boys about that, because it was really interesting.
See if you can hit a box twist or something.
Because yeah, it was... And then we eventually adopted the way that we do now, which has been the same method for like 4 or 5 years.
I mean, it's pretty fast. I mean, I haven't been able to optimize it any faster.
Yeah. It would be funny if there is a faster way. It's just that no one really would think of a faster way to do that, because it's just, you know, it works pretty well, so no one would be like, I wonder if I could do this faster. Because it just feels pretty good.
It does. It really does. It's one of those arenas that seems pretty flawless, unlike the last one, which just I can never get perfect.
Yeah, the last one is a mess.
I've been working on optimizing it recently, and it's still ass.
Yeah. Do that. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Yeah, I've lost runs to that before. There really isn't much to talk about, honestly, in the first 2 worlds, like, about the game itself or the run, because it's pretty basic stuff. Like, this is, you know, it's kind of like the tutorial levels.
This speed run itself is one of the easier speed runs that I've learned. It's pretty straightforward for most of it.
Yeah.
Get this ability, go through this screen as fast as possible, don't get hit.
Kill a clock with Spark. There you go, you got the level.
Maya getting through that screen fairly quickly. It's one of my least favorites of the game.
Yeah, that's one of the hard. That's when it gets hard, right there. That screen. That's some hard wheel movement.
It's hard to optimize.
Okay, we're gonna see Painting Man.
These runners are still only a level apart. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
The greatest pun of this game, Mr. Paint Roller.
Nice lineup right there.
Beautiful. Maya has a very, very good Paint Roller fight. And ends up leaving this world with a very good time.
Yep.
It is not bad to have an 835 there.
I don't think many people know, but on the Paint Roller fight, like, all you have to do is align Kirby with the right or leftmost leg of the easel, like, just cover the negative space between the second and third leg. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but...
I know what you're referring to. That's actually
Yeah.
the same lineup I use.
Yeah, it's a really simple lineup, actually,
Ooh!
once you figure that out.
Maya losing high jump.
Oh, no.
Right before going through that door, thanks to the laser.
Oh, we got sniped by the laser. Wow. Let's see. Yep, and there we go. Sonic's through.
Ooh! Hothead. Not fun. There's a few enemies in this game that give you a really long damage animation, and it's never fun to get. One being those hotheads that like to snipe you out of nowhere, and the other being the spark enemies. What other ones? Oh, also the penguins.
Yeah.
They give that annoying... I actually had something happen very recently with one of these Sparkies, and do you know in 7... I think it's 7-4 with the one that you have to use the dash, break the bomb. He goes down. You usually get spark there. With the Gordos going up and down.
Oh right, yeah.
The second I hit that explosive block, the bomb block, he came down, hit me, and I voided out at the bottom.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird. Sometimes the Sparky will just fly down. It's like a weird thing that happens. Like sometimes he'll float down, and then sometimes it's like boom, like
he dive bombed me.
Like, it is a death sentence. Like, it's awful. I don't know. It's just a mystery about the game. It's kind of
ETA on these runs are around probably about 45, 46 minutes.
Yep.
I would like to see Maya get a time similar to his old times. Although not too much faster, because I just beat his PB.
Wow, what a nice Bugsy FSS.
Yes, that was beautiful. That's not an easy fight.
He got a very nice pattern.
It's not an easy fight. It's actually fairly annoying with sword, because you got to get close, but don't get too close.
Yep.
Maya going into this next Meta Knight arena. Let's see if he does the spit technique or if he uses all high jump.
Oh, looks like he was going for all high jump, and okay. That seems to work.
That actually ended up being fairly quick, even with getting hit.
It's really funny, like, I've been watching, like, a lot of these, and a lot of people kind of do something slightly different on that, and I'm like, ah, that's actually pretty good. And, so yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do this.
Yeah, I use an all high jump method as well. It seems to be pretty reliable for me and don't have to worry about enemy RNG too much.
And now Maya has high jump for this level. Hooray!
Now let's see how FSS does on this Meta Knight arena. And there he is using a spit technique. Oh! Unfortunate.
That's just one of the, I don't know what to call that, but like the star just I don't know what do you call that? Like it's like a pinch or something. Oh, he got hit. Yeah, okay, that's it. So I was looking at the stream again. Yeah, if you get hit while you're sucking it in, it'll disappear.
We have an RMTP stream for a reason.
I'm just going for the museum.
Not a bad idea. It is nice to have high jump in these levels.
Oh yeah, this level is such a piece of cake. Also, can we get a star please in chat? Yeah, really good. It's just, it's OP. Just can be invincible the whole stage.
Oh, absolutely. And having to go against Bonkers is a nightmare with many other abilities right now. It has a great Bonkers fight. Great Bonkers fight. Alright. These runners are still exactly a level behind each other.
Oh, Mayazumi. Oh,
Moon
wow,
first.
Nice. Went for Moon, went for Sun, and then second guessed himself, and
Made a good call. Made a good call.
Yeah.
I always go Moon first.
Yeah. You gotta pick one and stick with it, because if you change a lot, then it's not really a 50-50 anymore, you know?
Oh no!
Losing high jump there. So we'll lose a little bit of time here on this climb, but
Just a little bit on this climb, and if he has a good movement on the next screen, it shouldn't be too bad.
yeah, the high jump strats on the levels FSS is on, and the one previous is somewhat new. New being like within 3 years ago. But what we used to do before
That's not new.
Yeah. No, for this game, there's not that many strats found in this game. Recently, there's been a ton, but back when the world record was about 40 minutes, we didn't use high jump on 3-4 or 3-5 or 3-6.
Really? Did you use sword or something?
Yeah, sword. Sword was the old strat.
That's interesting.
That good.
That's what I did before I could, do the game without losing my ability every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it works. High jump only saves like, I forget, it's like 7 or 8 seconds maybe.
Huh? I thought it was more than that.
It's not like that huge. Maybe more than 7 or 8, but I don't know. It was a long time ago.
All right, FSS finishing up.
Found that.
I still have yet to see anybody do my my ball strat, my 5-2 ball strat.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll see it today. I don't know. I can't do it. Like
I get it every single time. Like I never mess up.
That's great because it looks awesome. But I don't know. I gotta mess with it a little bit because every time I do it, I get hit by the sword guy. So yeah, I don't know. It must be a close or a tight lineup or something.
I don't know. I just I do a full jump, so I hold A for the entire jump and just hold left, and then right before I hit the ground, I press B and then just hold A and left, and it goes all the way to the door.
Yeah.
It just feels so smooth. Maya making quick work of that wind level.
Yeah, wind.
Oh, unfortunate. So far, FSS is doing good despite his deaths. He's playing very well. He just needs to work on taking less damage. Maya going into the wheel stage. See how he decides to skip on the bomb. Not a bad idea. But his movement's so smooth it probably wouldn't have mattered.
That movement was smooth, I gotta say.
That was beautiful.
Oh, a little too excited going into Fan there, so he took the hit.
Oh, no!
Wow.
That's not what you want to do.
Off there, maybe in rage or, I don't know. Yeah, out of a personal vendetta, I'm not sure.
I guess he's gonna have to go and do this Meta Knight arena without throw, which I guess isn't the end of the world, but throw's just so nice on it.
It is nice. And it's another invincibility candy.
I really like the movement on this screen. It's fairly fun. Some very satisfying jumps and bounces.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunate.
Trident Knight, man. Those guys are so accurate. It's pretty nuts.
It's a great feeling though when you get one of those with a throw, like you grab the trident and throw it right back in his face.
Oh yeah, because you can't grab those.
It's glorious. Let's see if Maya's able to get through this screen. Very smooth. Okay.
That was cool.
FSS not having very good movement on this screen.
Nice dual burning there, Mayazumi. And FSS got, I don't know, what would you call that? What right there?
Trolled.
A bit of a troll there.
But he's able to keep throw, so hopefully he'll have a smoother arena than Maya did and make up some of this time.
Yeah. Doing the arena perfectly is really satisfying.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Maya down to 1 health. Very dangerous place to be. He will probably want to do a soft reset before Krakow.
Good on him killing that stone guy. If you jump over him, sometimes the stone will actually jump into you.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, you gotta be careful around that stone guy. It's like, it's RNG whether he jumps or not, but definitely don't want to take that risk sometimes.
I tend to do a jump and attack as I go off that peg. It tends to get him every time and doesn't waste too much time. It's always just safe.
1 each. Oh, I was just gonna say it's unsafe to do Krakow alone.
That was not a good call. He probably should have done a soft reset. For these viewers who don't know, you could press A, B, start, select, and do a soft reset. Gets you back to 2 lives and full health.
Yeah.
It's good to use when you're low on health and don't need to keep your ability.
Definitely good for races, and even if a PB attempt if you're really in dire straits, so to speak.
Last thing you want to do is have you like go into something ballsy and just it doesn't waste that much time to soft reset.
Yep.
What's the actual time on that? I know it depends on the animation after the level.
I don't remember how long it is, but
It can't be more than a couple seconds. Yeah, it can't be more than a couple seconds.
And actually, I think, I can't confirm this, but if you play on the Japanese version, the menus will start up quicker, kind of like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. So soft reset on the Japanese version is actually faster than in English, for all the other versions.
Interesting.
I think. I remember SK saying that, or someone. I really don't know. Definitely don't quote me on it.
You heard it from the world record holder, folks. Here on Speed Gaming, you heard it from the world record holder. Japanese is faster.
Yeah, I get the Japanese version, yes. Not real runner, unless you get the Japanese version.
Now let's see if FSS is going to do a soft reset.
Yeah, and you don't. There's no free health. Not nice too.
Good call.
I mean, look at that. That was really fast. Like,
Yeah.
It really barely wastes any time. And you skip the flag cutscene. So you kind of save time.
Yeah, you can soft reset the second like you get to that screen. Like,
Yeah.
Maya not pulling out the pot strats, but still very fast.
Yep.
Let's see how FSS handles Krakow.
Interesting. He spawned Krakow on the right.
Not my preference.
It is weird. Like,
I've had it happen and it throws me off.
yeah, it is weird.
Still not a bad fight though.
Also, it's kind of a little, like, esoteric thing, but depending on where you kill Krakow, like, if you kill him on the right side of the screen, you have to walk back to the middle. So if you kill him in the middle, you actually save a little bit of time.
Oh, definitely.
Kind of like Mega Man, familiar with that, like Mega Man 4 or something. The runners like to stop in the middle. Yeah, not very important, though. I mean, it's very, who cares, right?
Only the world record holder cares about those frames.
That's pretty minor. I still oftentimes don't even worry about that. I'm just like, yeah, let's just kill Krakow. There's a fun little wheel section here.
A nightmare if you play Meta Knight.
Yeah.
Any screen that is made for a wheel is a nightmare on Meta Nightmare.
The pit of spikes. In Kirby's Adventure, that spike pit is... It is ruthless. It's really crazy. Like, it's almost impossible not to take a hit.
Is it worse than on this one?
Oh yeah, way worse than on this one. I don't know, I can't really explain it. You just gotta look at it, and it's like, damn. Like, I don't know.
Oh, Maya taking a death.
Just darn.
Losing
guess he-
burning and taking the death.
He must have lost burning and then just the momentum. You know, he just kept going in and then he forgot that he lost it and then that was it.
It's not something you want to do.
Oh, we went for the double burning there. That's really risky and very precise. And it only saves about
A tenth of a
third
second.
second, maybe if you're lucky. Yeah, it's like. I don't go for it. I think Mr. Shasta does. He's a mad lad.
Of course he does.
Um,
He goes for all the hard strats.
it's a really hard. You have to align yourself between two tiles to do it. It's kind of weird.
I might try to optimize it. Oh, Maya not getting ball here is gonna be
Yeah.
not fun. You're gonna have to use spark strats to go down, which is a lot slower.
That's one of the most irritating things to happen in this game is not getting ball there or just accidentally killing him.
Oh, he doesn't get sparks, so he's just gonna dive down here and hope to hit as least amount of enemies as possible. Does a great job.
Did pretty good there. Wow.
Did a great job of it. Oh no!
Okay, 1 HP going into the spike pit.
Let's see if he
Will
takes
he
the death.
make it?
Oh! Oh! Oh no! That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I almost thought he had it there.
I thought he was gonna have it. He decides to float down gracefully.
Yeah. That's one of the worst feelings. Mess something up like that, and then do it perfectly when you don't even need to, you know, be safe.
Freeze strats. We're doing freeze strats here.
I mean, ice against fire.
You'd think. It worked out.
It did work. The Pokemon world would probably say otherwise, but that worked. Indeed. Oh, that was okay. Okay, very nice.
Let's see how FSS handles this Meta Knight Arena.
This one's also kind of open-ended. There's a couple different strats.
I've actually just recently optimized my my fight in this, and it's fairly fast. There's a little thing at the end that I wish I could do, but definitely a lot better than I used to, jumping around trying to figure out which one to go to next.
Yeah, me and Shasta do something completely different on that. They're about the same speed. I did time it one day, and they're pretty much both like 14 seconds. I don't remember.
I'll have to check your guys' strats out.
Yeah. And there's probably, I don't know, maybe if someone researches hard enough, there's maybe a different way to do it still.
See, that's the thing about a lot of screens in this game. There's still plenty of optimization out there. Even if it's little things of a second here and there, like, there's still plenty of optimization.
Yep.
The thing is to do it all back-to-back flawlessly. That's the problem. That's why we got the world record holder here.
And the game's so long.
It is, and it's non-stop. It is absolutely non-stop for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
FSS keeping ball. And
Nice.
Maya finishing off Heavy Mole here.
Going into Orange Ocean.
The dance game of all levels.
I like the aesthetic of this world and the next one. They're definitely the best in this game. But they
Yeah.
are hard.
I like it. I just don't like how much water there is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's water. There's a lot of water levels in this game. It's interesting. Is that a bad thing? Who knows? It might be, but
It does
like
feel
this
really
game.
it does feel really good to optimize like water sections. Like to cut the tight corner and get it just right. Like it does feel really good. Like in one of the early levels.
Oh, 2-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you
Doing
have that
water strap without hitting any of the fish.
Yeah, it just feels good.
Yeah.
FSS having a very clean 5-6 start.
No flywheels from FSS. Darn.
Let's see if he's able to get the hammer mix first try.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Gets it. Gets it.
And Mayazumi, like, he went for the Maxim Tomato from that, that elf. Poppy Bro. The only way to get the Maxim Tomatoes that the Poppy Bros are dancing on is to suck them. You gotta get them to suck, and it's the only way to take the tomato. Any other way, and you'll break the tomato.
Yep, it's not what you want to do.
No. Little powerless strats right there. All you powerless runners out there.
Oh god. What you talking about? You're a powerless runner.
Yeah,
So-
you know, if you're to understand the great mystery, you must study all of its aspects.
Exactly. That's why all categories here. Still waiting for you to take my world record on that one.
All categories.
6 hours, 9 minutes. Let's go.
Also doing 200% separate from 100%, so you do 3 100% runs.
I beat the game 7 times. And then a boss endurance.
Oh, boss endurance.
When's boss endurance tourney?
Yeah, let's do that next.
Yes. Cocoon, you heard it. Boss endurance tourney next.
That or powerless. Yeah.
Kappa percent.
Let's have a powerless tournament, but you're allowed to grab 3 powers through the run. And that's it. Yeah, let's do that next. Or beam percent, where you can only use the beam power up. Yeah. All some great ideas.
Awesome.
There's some coconuts falling. Nothing to see here. And they both finished the level at the exact same time. Again, very
Yep.
strange.
We have a 2-stage gap going on right now. This race is definitely not over though. A really bad 7-2 can really close a gap here. FSS having a really good bonkers fight though.
See, Bonkers is so hard, like, with Tornado, especially getting 5 hits and then 3 hits.
Oh yeah,
I,
no,
like, struggle with that now. I don't know what happened. Like, I rarely get it now.
I don't think I've ever gotten it.
I'm washed up.
Says the guy that gets a casual 39, you know.
It's not very casual. I don't know. It's I'm very stressed by the end of the run. I'm like, what the heck? This game is stressful.
It
I don't
is.
know.
Which is why I have to jam out to music and not pay attention. That's the only way I can run this game now. It's very easy. 'Cause it's the sound. It's the sound of Kirby getting hit by something. It's the worst sound.
It is such a weird sound. It's like fabric ripping. It's like,
Yeah. It's like rip. Like
it's such a weird. Who thought of that sound effect? It's very strange. Like, imagine if Kirby went like when he got hit instead of the.
It'd be a lot more entertaining. Probably wouldn't be so mad when I got hit though. Maya having a rough time with this Meta Knight arena, but able to get through it. He should do a soft reset here before the.
Really do a soft
boss fight.
reset, most likely.
He should. 2 health on Meta Knight is way too
I'll
dangerous.
remind readers.
He does. Okay. You're
Wow,
right. That
was
reset is
so
so
quick.
That's such a fast reset.
It has to be faster on Japanese version. That is insane.
The secret here. For any of you that don't know, this boss fight sucks. Meta Knight can just choose to block whatever you throw at him if he wants to.
Yep.
That was actually some pretty good RNG there.
You know what's kind of weird about this game is like in boss fights, the whole screen kind of like pixelates when you hit them. Like, it's weird.
Huh, I've never paid that much attention to it. I
Yeah,
know
you gotta, like,
Wispy
you gotta pay
definitely does.
attention to notice. It's really weird though once you start. If you start
I've
looking
noticed
for
it with Wispy.
Yeah, it's an interesting effect, and
Ooh, that's not good. Decides to go spark strats
old
here.
school strats.
Well, Maya is definitely one of the old school runners.
That's a cool thing about spark strats is it also hits the row below you.
Oh, definitely.
But sword strats are faster.
And they're also really satisfying to get right.
They are, yeah.
Oh,
Also,
FSS having
You
really
got awful
crappy
luck there,
RNG.
man. That is unfortunate.
But still was able to pull out the double spit. That's not bad.
Yep.
That was
good.
terrible RNG.
It's really unlikely for him
It's
to not.
It happened to me the other day, and I thought it was really strange. Here's Maya going into the boss tower and taking an early hit to bonkers.
He only has 3 HP. Oh, nice. Okay.
Now this is the stage that can make or break a run.
He got
Really good
RNG
fan,
there.
really good
Wow.
fan RNG.
He got
But took
so
another hit.
lucky there,
But took another
he did
hit.
take another hit.
Let's see if he's able to get. Oh,
Death.
FSS taking a death here. And able to get a good Bugsy fight as well. All right, looks like Maya might be making it through boss tower unscathed.
Nice lion.
Good job.
And there you go. He is over the hurdle of this world, so it's all downhill from here, except 7-5 maybe. So, it's a little uphill again, but
FSS going into the Meta Knight fight. Let's see how his RNG holds up. Looks like he's just gonna sit there and take hits this time. Oh, spoke too soon. Still a decent fight. Still a decent fight.
the Meta Knight fight in this game is so good. And Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, it is just a real pain.
Ooh, Maya.
Well, what is happening?
I still have yet to beat Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. The open world always throws me off. Like, I try to play it linear, and I'm like, I'm gonna go this direction, and I always end up going the same direction. Like,
Yeah, dude, it is hard. Like, and especially for kids. Like, when I played that, I was like,
it's so
I was
easy
like
to get
7
lost.
years old or something. Like, I didn't have a clue how to navigate that game. It was so confusing. I just run in
so
circles.
easy to get lost.
And that was it. That's all. I don't know, I think most kids, when they play games, they just run around. And that's pretty much it.
Well, that's how it was. I mean, that's kind of what you do. You don't, like, back in the day before guides and people looking up YouTube videos on how to do everything.
Yeah.
That's what you did. You explored and you found your way through it. You found secrets. Like when I first played Nightmare in Dreamland, like, I went through every single door, even if it was like a stupid arena or something that you didn't have to do.
Yeah.
I still went through every door.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
nice bonkers on the FSS side here.
See if he gets...
Looks like he's waiting for a roll, and he got one, but his timing was a bit off.
Oh, another hit.
Alright, there we go.
Finishing it up, see if he's able to get Bugsy without a death.
He's got 1 hit left, so he has to be really cautious. Oh, that sucks! Yep.
That is
Bugsy
not
back
what you want.
steps. He will not bonk into the wall. It's something I guess you just learn with time, but
See, I do a completely different technique with him. If you go into the fight and immediately jump up, he'll do that fly across thing like that.
Yeah. That is a great stage strat.
And it as long as he does that, I never mess it up.
Yeah. That is pretty much a sure way of doing that, for sure.
And him
Wow, nice.
able to pull it out and finish without a death here.
Oh, Mayazumi doing the old school strats. With
Crash strats
Crash.
and getting good RNG, that's a risky strat because wheelie can be an absolute nightmare.
And there's a nightmare of a room for new runners for sure. This. Oh, yeah, and that's exactly why. If you bonk into that little
It's dangerous. It is
thing,
dangerous.
you can easily die. Oh, nicely done. Going ahead of the burning boy.
Smooth, smooth.
And black and white stage.
Throwback. This is one of those stages that I do feel like I can play it faster. It's just, a lot of the time with this game, I just get into the muscle memory of things, and I just don't want to mix it up for the sake of saving a second.
Yeah. Oh, nice job, Mayazumi jumping. That's the little thing is, you could bonk against the wall and just go into the door, but if you actually stop and then jump, it's slightly faster.
Because we all know Halo Dude counts frames. Ooh, well FSS did have a pretty fast screen there. That screen is riddled with enemies.
See if Mayazumi can get the mix. Oh, it looks like he's not even going to attempt it.
Are we gonna see a wheel DDD?
That would be entertaining.
More than likely he's gonna go into World 4 and get ball. Yep.
He saved a couple frames using wheel to get down there. Nice thinking there, Mayazumi.
And going into the DDD fight, let's see how he handles it.
Wow, a good RNG if he jumps. And wow.
Very, very good.
That's the best. If he jumps, like you're in
Like,
there.
I have not seen that strat before.
Yeah, that was some freehanding right there. Yeah, that was interesting, but it worked. And that's pretty much it.
This is pretty much the run. The rest of the run is completely predictable. He's actually doing a really fast orb, though.
Yeah, not bad.
That movement.
Yeah, looking like a good orb.
Taking a few hits, though, but it's still
FSS
very
got
fast.
Spark, so he's not gonna have to go.
Oh, that was
Good
fast.
strat. Oh, oh dear. Okay, there we go. Oh no.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, this boss is actually really hard to kill with Spark unless he pauses like that.
I have a pretty surefire way of getting him that seems to work most of the time.
And that is it.
My
That is
going
a
into
game.
this final fight here, the last fight in this game is complete, like, identical pattern and is totally anticlimactic.
The music is pretty hype.
The music is very hype. FSS going into this level with 1 HP.
Interesting thing we don't see very often. Mayazumi went on the right side of the screen, so Nightmare went to the left on that phase. Which,
Yeah,
like,
it's
we never see.
definitely weird to see.
Yeah, most people stay on the left and let them go to the right. And that's it. Time.
that is run. That is run.
That's it.
Very, very good run.
GG to Mayazumi.
Mayazumi with the official SRL time of 43:24. And doesn't get the max tomato. Oh, unfortunately, no. That's so scary. Oh my gosh. That's so scary.
Stay alive.
Oh, I would have got that max tomato.
And it looks like,
He's probably just going to do a soft reset here.
yeah. So no one went for the ball mix today. And if you want, we can get Mayazumi in here. Seems he's in setup.
I believe FSS is on PB pace, or really close at least.
Hello?
Hello.
Greetings, Maya. How you doing, man?
Uh, Good, dude. Finally, a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
Well,
was good.
not a good run, but compared to the race with Thomas, is way better.
oh, absolutely, and you didn't have any technical issues.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good as well, yeah.
40, mid 43 is not something that you should be ashamed of. That's a good run.
Pretty big mistake.
We saw a couple interesting strats, you know.
I got good.
Wait, your DDD
goals,
was
dude.
insane.
Yeah, your DDD was perfect. Like,
Yeah, like the dream RNG. That was pretty good. Oh! Wow, that was
Oh.
close. 1 HP
Oh.
there.
let's hope he doesn't make a silly mistake here.
If you're inexperienced, it is can be kind of spoopy to go into the final boss with 1 HP, but it is very, very possible and actually not that daunting.
Yeah, as I said earlier, this fight is extremely predictable.
Yeah, you can pretty much stay on the left side of the screen the whole time and you won't die. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and it looks like he's just gonna go for that option. Alright.
I mean, at least he did it quickly. At least he did it quickly and just didn't want to risk it.
It worked. So, there you go.
So, Maya, who are you going to be facing next in this tournament?
I am very excited. I am going to buy a GameCube controller, so I don't wanna get another touch issue.
What controller are you using now? A Game Boy?
Game Boy Advance, yes.
Oh, okay, I see. Wow, and you're gonna go to a GameCube controller, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's hard.
because in a marathon in Chile, I played in GameCube, and he gave me 3 options: GBA, GBA SP, and GameCube controller. I never touch a GameCube controller, so I play with a GBA, so that is why I bought a GBA now. But now it's a pain. Fucking pain.
Oh yeah, because you have to charge it.
Hey, and we have a finish by FasterSuperSonic with an official SRL time of
And that is a
47.
GG!
GG.
GG to both of these runners, definitely.
Yep.
Probably it is I
Should be
didn't
back up there.
that mistake. Probably it is a PB, but still a good run for me.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And we're gonna be seeing you going up against Chooch coming up.
Ooh, wow, you guys have yeah, it'll be close.
Yeah, Chooch has been pushing it recently, so.
And also welcome FasterSuperSonic.
Hi.
What's
Hello.
that?
How are you doing, FasterSuperSonic? How do you feel about your run?
Well, first of all, that 7-2 was pretty scary.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
it was clutch.
yeah, you clutched that out, man. The fire line was clean. And you had only one
both
HP.
of you had very scary 7-2s.
Yeah, it was pretty spooky. Let's see what else happened.
Who was it that did the freeze mix on Fireline?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was a good backup.
That was
Good
pretty
work.
sweet. That was pretty sweet. I was so worried you were gonna get like laser or beam or something.
Yeah, it's kind of risky to go for those two because, especially if you don't know any of the mixes, so it's just a slot machine at that point.
Yeah, my backup is I just go for the hothead and get fire.
Yeah. Fire again.
The funny thing is I am wanna take sword, but I take both, so the mix was
Especially
really
against
lucky.
You got really lucky. Like the worst thing you could have gotten was like sleep.
Yeah.
But very, very, very good race, you two. It was entertaining.
Yep.
I believe the next race that we have going on is going to be between myself and Kenan tomorrow evening, which is a fairly hype race. I recommend all of you going and doing this. Our times are 15 seconds apart, and we've had a fairly heated competition thus far. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hype.
gonna see who messes up the worst. But again, GG runners, very good job. Maya, we're going to be seeing you again later in this tournament. In FasterSuperSonic, you've done great. You've improved your times incredibly through this tournament. How far down have you gotten? Like 10 minutes?
Almost 5 minutes.
Oh, there you go. That's very good. Very good improvement, man.
You've only been running for the tournament length, right? So, or how long? I'm not sure. Either way, it's good improvement nonetheless.
Definitely, definitely.
This game is, it's hard.
3,000 more runs and you might get up to Halo Dude status.
And you just gotta play the first level 3,000 times. And yeah.
We have seen the wheel mix earlier in this tournament by some runners, which is very very awesome.
Well, I'd say that's it.
That's definitely it. Thank you, Halo Dude, for the co-commentary. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, thank you too. It was fun, man.
Gonna give
Be sure to follow the people. And yeah.
All right, thank you all so much. Thanks again to Speed Gaming for hosting this tournament, and we'll be seeing more of you all later.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.